Well, girls and guys, welcome back to the channel. Firstly, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. We're going to be getting near project season, so we're going to have some good stuff on the go. But for today, we have got a 4 Series diesel in. This one is in for a wheel bearing. Now, it does something very odd. On static test, when you just spin the wheel, it doesn't make any noise. It has to go, like, I think, above 20 mile an hour, and you get a horrible droning noise. So with this, I'm going to show you how to replace the wheel bearing. They are actually quite easy. So firstly, jack the car up, 17mm socket, whip the wheel off. Then we're going to, oh, look at that. Remove the caliper. I've got a little exhaust hooky to hook the caliper up there. Get the disc off. There should be a grub screw here, but we don't have one. I'll see if I can find one to replace it. And then once we've got that off, I mean, these are probably the easiest wheel bearing to do. I think book time is no more than a couple of hours. So let's go on a little adventure. All right, now we've got everything out of the way. We've got the caliper nice and supported up there. I've just seen there's a little clip that I need to push in there, which I'll do in a minute. So again, couldn't be easier. You've got 4 bolts that are around the back there. I think they're multi-spline bolts. I'm not sure, but I'll show you. They're access through here. So all we're gonna do is just get the wire wheel, clean these up, apply some loose juice, and then smash them out with the battery gun, whip the hub out. But this is making a little bit of a, sounds like a child's rattle, if you know what I mean. So that's how we're gonna get it out, so let's go. So the bolts on these are T60, Torx T60. Now you can get to 3 easily. The 4th one, however, I've got the socket in, and then used an extension because it is very close to the shock, and then a reducer. I use the gun from that point onwards. Now, not gonna lie, even with cleaning the threads up and loose juice, bit of lube in there, they still were very, very tight. So what I did is just heated it up a little bit, just got it a little bit warm, and everything come out. Obviously, the weapons of choice, all 3 there. New wheel bearings ready to go in. So we'll undo this bolt and then hopefully, well, smash the hub out and take it from there. But that is how you do that one there. Obviously, you got 4 holes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's the trick on the 4th one, because what you can do as well, if you want, you can undo the pinch bolt, lower the knuckle just to get the hub a little bit higher up, but where there's a will, there's a way. So there we have it. That wheel bearing's out. Again, I don't know if the noise is getting picked up on that. So now, clean all this up, put some anti-seize compound in, there's the ABS sensor. Then we're gonna fit the new wheel bearing. But, I mean, like I say, these are quite easy to do if you've got the tools. Okay, so all 4 are in. I've already torqued that one up. We're torquing this one up now. Please don't slip, because it could hurt if it does. Lovely. So torque all 4 up and then start refitting stuff. So what I've done for the customer, because he asked me to, was to swap the dust shield, because this one is all bent up and mashed, and that one is a little bit better. Even though that dust shield come off this hub from his accident, the little whoopsie he had. And as you can see, it was a decent sized whoopsie. It was not as easy as it was going. It was going all right. This is just an unexpected issue, but moving forward, if anyone has this issue, we know what to do. So I put a grub screw in, but then what I've realized is all the underneath of this has come away. It's actually cracked and it's on the other hub. So there's a small amount of material, which means this doesn't quite fit anymore. It's just a hole that sits there. So this doesn't really need to be there, but I'll put it there for next time someone does discs, at least they've got one. But what is happening is the disc kept falling forward. Now I don't have a centralizing pin to hold the disc in place. So what I've had to do is I put some wheel bolts in, done them up tight, got the disc flat, and then wedged the brake pedal thing, wedged the brakes. So now I can easily put the wheel on without any issue. Ooh, it's going okay, but this had to be a problem, didn't it? Okay, so we're all done. I've torqued the wheel up. Going to put the locking wheel nut back in the center console for the customer. Now, before you go anywhere with this car, before you do anything, if you've done it without having to pump the brakes already, pump the brakes, because you will not have brakes for a split second. And that is the scariest moment of your life, when you go to drive off and no brakes. So pump the brakes. Now let's go on road test. Okay, so we've been on a road test. Everything is all good. I am happy. It doesn't sound like a 747 trying to take off. So this one is done.